said, okay. I was hitting it. Before you know, she started. I said, no usher should hold her. Today, she will use her head to flog ground. Am I communicating here? Yes, sir. Some of you don't believe that these things are real. You don't believe that miracle is real. You don't even believe that God is real. You just love God. As people they worship God, make her just worship now. So that it will be say, I'm a worship. But nothing hides from God. You can pretend in the house of God, but you can't pretend before God. You can pretend before people, but you can't pretend in the sight of God. So miracle number 2 is the divine intervention that brings possibilities, that brings an impossible situation to pass. Luke chapter 1 verse 37, he said, for with God nothing is what? Impossible. The first one said, with God all things are possible. Now this is saying, Luke 1:37 said, with God nothing is what? Impossible. Nothing. What can you think of? God can do it for you. What is that thing you can think of? God can do it for you. What is that thing you can imagine? God can do it for you. The Bible said, eyes have not seen, ears have not heard, neither have they entered into the eyes of man. So even those things that you've not known, it can be produced. Am I talking to somebody here? Am I talking to somebody here? Anytime God sees the need of man, he creates a miracle. Am I talking to somebody here? God saw that man needs an invention called car, because there was a phase of animal that has passed. So God gave man the idea to invent what we call motor car. Am I communicating here? God saw that there was a need to travel by air, and he gave man the wisdom to create a miracle called aeroplane. Am I talking to somebody here? Am I talking to somebody here? When God sees that there are some certain battles around your life, he created an avenue to prayer which you can fly to create a miracle in your family. Am I talking to somebody here? I pray for 10 persons here. You will receive a miracle. You will receive a miracle. You will receive a miracle. You're the one I'm talking to. Let your amen be the loudest. He saw that there is a need. For you to go to a long distance, you need car. He gave the idea to somebody. It became a reality. Am I communicating here? He saw that people need to travel outside the country and come back without stress. He gave man the knowledge. They began to look at the birds and begin to wonder, how come these things can fly? They look at the eagle. The eagle can soar high. They said, let us grab something that looks like this, and let us. God began to give them ideas on how to power it. Today, a miracle will be produced in your life. I don't know what I'm talking about. If I'm talking to you, a miracle will be produced in your life. With God, all things are what? Possible. And Luke chapter 1 verse 37 says, with God nothing is what? Impossible. Are you with your Bible? John chapter 2 verse 1 to 11. Now let's read. My God, help me. John 2:1. Are you there? This is the first miracle that Jesus did in his ministry. The first miracle that was recorded. The Bible said, and the third day there was a marriage in Cana of Galilee, and the mother of Jesus was there. Verse 2, he said, and but Jesus was called and his disciples to the marriage. So Jesus also attended marriage. Am I communicating here? Yes, Jesus also do what? Good. Number 3. And when they wanted wine, the mother of Jesus said unto Jesus, they have no wine. Verse 4, and Jesus said unto her, woman, what have I to do with this? My hour has not yet come. What am I to do with this? Am I a producer of wine? What thing concern me concern wine? The mother of Jesus said, son, there is no wine. In fact, she removed son. The reason why the miracle happened was because she saw him as the Son of God. Am I communicating here? Some of you will never receive testimonies here because you don't see your man of God to be a servant of God. I can pray for people outside and they receive miracle and testimony because you keep your headlights on big. You don't want to believe. My man of God, and my pastor, not just my pastor, not just my beside beyond your pastor. Am I communicating here? She saw beyond her son. She saw beyond the one she breastfeed. She saw beyond the one that communicates with her every day. So there was no space for over familiarity. So familiarity can kill miracle. When you are too familiar, miracle will die. Am I communicating here? One person don't see pastor boxer. Pastor they stay with you for the same company, they drive boxer for the same place. Oh, the respect not go there again. Am I communicating here? But when you see one pastor with big belly, with one car, I say come here, yes, this one a pastor. You know what? Because they have big belly and you cannot approach him. You cannot even communicate with him. So you still respect him. Am I communicating here? So in the place of miracle, there is no see finish. Am I communicating here? The same Jesus, the same your son, the same our son, the same one that he is calling mother, my mommy when he was small. She said, come, there is no wine here. I said, what do I have to do with this? What have I to do with this? My time has not yet come. So miracles are not planned. Am I communicating here? Miracles are not planned, but they are predestined. Miracles are not planned, but they are manufactured. Am I communicating here? So long as there is a need, the miracle will arise. So long as there is a need. So if there is a need around you, I decree a miracle now. I decree a miracle now. If there is a need in your life, I decree a miracle now. Lift up your right hand and shout, I receive. I'm communicating here. So once there is a need, miracle takes place. When God saw that the earth was without form and void, light had to appear. So if God didn't see the need, then the miracle will not exist. So one of your prayers today, God, see need in my life. Am I communicating here? One of your endless prayers, God, see a need, see something in my life. See something in my life. If you see something in my life, it's better than the prophecy that prophet gave to me. God, if you see something in my life, it is better than what they have said to me, what they have announced to me. God, see something in my life. Because even if your prophet prophesy, God needs to confirm it. Yes, see something in my life. If your prophet prophesy, say, hey, you are having a car, there must be an alignment. The word don't come again. Alignment. It must align with the will of God. And God will say, heaven will not confirm it. Angels will not transport it. And it will not become an evidence. I prophesy to 5 persons here. Jehovah will see a need in your life. If you don't have money, Jehovah will see a need in your life. If I were you, I would start provoking God to see need in my life. God, see a need, see a need, see a need, see a need. Because once the need arises, the miracle will come. it will arrive.
Some of you are not catching it. You cannot understand.
Jesus said to Peter, he said, flesh and blood has not revealed this to you, but my heavenly Father.
So I don't need to pray too much. If I need a husband, let God see the need.
He saw that man, it is not good for man
to be alone. He saw it. He saw it. God saw the need. That this my son, he don't do suffer. Let me just bless him so that he will serve me well. Let God see that need. I'm not communicating here. I'm talking to you, shall fire. It is not good for man to be alone. God caused him to sleep. Sleep. I share this story always. There was a day I was looking for money. I don't have money in my account. I just carried the phone, drop for altar. Say, I off the phone, I sleep. I said today, whether something must happen. Am I communicating here? I slept. You know, when you sleep, there is one kind of sleep God gives to me. If I start that sleep, I will wake up very late. Because I know God is creating something during that period. So I shut myself out of the world. Am I communicating here? He saw that man needed not to be alone. So the avenue for miracle came. So when God does not see, in fact, the big question is God even seeing anything in your life? Or is God even seeing you? God can see everybody, but there is a special sight God has for his own. Am I communicating here? If not, he will not look for Adam in the cool of the day. Say, Adam, where are you? Where are you? Can God see everything? Yes. Can God see everything? Yes. Everybody, I'm asking you now. Can God see everything? Yes. Why was he looking for Adam? So even if God help me, some people will not understand what I want to bring. The time Eve was testing for that fruit, if she allowed God to see her hunger, something better would have been produced. So one mistake we make is that we don't allow God to see our hunger. God, how will you create this kind of fine tree in this garden? God, this thing will be a temptation to me. Allow God to see it. But before we even do anything, before even God respond, we don't go chopper. Am I communicating here? Help yourself. You help yourself. Some of you have been helping yourself. See where you land yourself now. Some people will not attend church until they have big problem that they cannot solve. You don't pass, be careful. They have tried all they could. Nothing. Then they will not run to the church. Am I communicating here? When you were flexing life, you didn't know about God. When you catch HIV, you can't run, come meet God. So God man like HIV person, eh? So God not like normal person will not get disease to serve him. Am I communicating here? When you are going to club with your two legs, you don't come church. When they break you one leg, you got to come. I must come to the house of the Lord. To the God man like break leg, eh? Am I communicating here? Serve God now, so that there will be an evidence in your life. There will be a signature of God. God will not be looking for you. Am I communicating here? God won't be looking for you. He said, when they shout your name, Ogoro, you will shout present. When they shout your name, Victoria, you will say present. When they shout your name, Favor, you shout present. When they shout miracle, you will shout what? Present. Tell them now, let us come and do midnight. Since we are doing this midnight, how many of you have come? Next week now we are having a feast. Next week is our Lord feast. Once people now hear that food will be here. You see, this space will not be enough. Am I communicating here? But come and pray yourself out. Come and deliver yourself. Come and help yourself. Come, let God start seeing you. You will not come. Ask your neighbor, say, is God seeing you? Ask your neighbor, whatever, say, is God seeing you? Woman, my time has not yet what? Come. John chapter 2 verse 5. He said, his mother said unto him, the servant said unto him. Now she leave her move. When he talked finish, she leave and she said unto the servant, whatsoever he said unto you, do it. And there were set there 6 water pots. 6 water pots of stones after the manner, the purifying of the Jews, containing 2 or 3 thicken as be apis. Verse 7. Jesus said unto them, fill the pot with water. Fill the pot with what? Water. And they filled it. And they did what? Filled it. And they did what? They filled it. They filled it up to the brim. They didn't just fill it half. Fill it up. They filled it up to the brim. Pray well. There is no overdose of prayer. Fast well. There is no overdose of fasting. Am I communicating here? And they filled it up to the what? To the brim. Verse 8. And he said unto them, draw out now, and bear unto the governor of the feast. Imagine I come your marriage and there is no more wine, no more drink. I can see 7 jerrycans. I say, oh yeah, carry and got this well when they this place. Now you use your hand, you fetch all of them food. I say, oh yeah, carry cup, fetch and go give your father. Some people say this passport now. I say, now me won't carry play. Am I communicating here? Yes, you don't even talk of pure water, well water. But the mother said to him, whatever he said to you, do it. Whatever he said to you, what? Do it. So the act of obedience brings you visible to God. The act of obedience and believing in God makes you visible. Makes you what? Visible. I'm just praying for God to give me an illustration. If you are in a place and there is no light, whether you wear the finest cloth, nobody will see you. Am I communicating here? Even though you wear eyeglass, nobody will see you. But when you wear that cloth and carry torch, flash them on yourself, people will know that it is you. Am I communicating here? Because you became what? Visible. So your act of obedience is the torch you flash on yourself. So when God is passing the city of Abraham, he will be seeing signal. He will be seeing signal. He will be seeing signal. Abraham was soliciting for people to survive. And he said, God, if there are 100 people, spare them. God said none of them were visible. God, if there are 50 people, don't kill everybody. He said 50 people, not 50 righteous people. None of them. To be righteous means to be obedient, right? So none of them were righteous. None of them were obedient. Except the family of Lot. Except Lot. So for miracle to happen, you must be what? Visible. And God must see a need.
flash the torch to God. Point yourself the area you need it. Then it will be available. Fetch from it and serve it to the master of the ceremony. And they fetch it like food. They don't even doubt. But they concern me. If they tell me, say, who tell you to fetch this water, I go point down and see and hear. They obey without. Am I communicating here? Please control that child. Without hesitating. They obeyed. And the Bible said, when the master carried the thing, drink up, he said, ah! Say, who does this? Why will you keep the sweet wine and give us the sweet wine when we don't drink the kai we don't high? We can't even have the taste of it again. This old one has spoiled our mouth. When you drink some kind, drink them. And somebody come give you one kind sweet drink, Hollandia yogurt, or something like that. Because of the taste of the old rubby drink you take, it will not affect the new one. So the king said, why? Even then, within them, they were surprised. The well water is sweet too. Where we fish. A miracle happened because they didn't doubt. A miracle happened because God saw the need. A miracle happened because they were visible via obedience. Am I communicating here? They were made visible. So, the moment the one in the hand of the king changed the wine, every other water changed the wine. That is why when Jesus was operating, he went to the place and the Bible recorded that he healed them all. He healed them all. So some people that don't understand Bible say some of them did not heal. The ones that were not healed were not visible. They were not what? Visible. They were not present. The day when you're hungry, you now you will come. To serve God, people will be forcing you. To praise, people will force you. You are not visible. Am I communicating here? An actor, a popular actor, Nollywood actor, was looking for the fruit of the womb. And he was sitting, he's a member of Winners Chapel. He was sitting inside the church and the pastor was preaching concerning an instruction. And while Papa Pio Oyedebo was preaching, he caught a word from himself. Why the word was going on? Serve. When you serve God, he will service you. That was the word he caught. He said, you now look, where will I serve God? If I serve for usher, they will still want to say, because are they popular? People will not even. He said, let me go to toilet. To where? He was barren. His wife had not conceived. He went to toilet. Your favorite Hollywood actor, you go to toilet. As you want toilet for church, you see him the clean toilet. God had to lower him. No, he had to lower himself so that he can be visible. God brings down the pride and exalts the humble. That word exalt means making them visible. So these are channels for you to receive miracle. You can't come to church and say people are testifying, you didn't receive your testimony. Check yourself if you made yourself visible. The reason why so many people miracle does not work is because let's say somebody break a leg. As the person break a leg finish, the fact God is even the last person in his mind. Am I communicating here? In mind they say, may they just carry me go that bone doctor. May they just carry me go that bone. Whether as the pastor they pray, nothing they enter the head. Now that bone doctor, miracle will not happen. It will not happen. Except God just want to. God just saw the man of God.
and say, let me just look because of my son. My son is calling me. My son is crying to me. Let me just help. Is God the last option in your life? Yeah? Is God the last option in your life? Some trust in their horses, some trust in their chariot, but I will trust in the name of the Lord. The mother of Jesus knew that this one I'm carrying is the God on earth. She didn't see him as a normal person. She know that if I connect with my faith, miracle will be produced. Am I communicating here? Number 3, miracle is a sign that confirms the presence of God. Anytime you want to know that the presence of God is available, you see miracles take place. So miracle is a sign that confirms the presence of God. The Bible said, and he healed them all, and God was with him. They knew that God was with him. Mark chapter 16 verse 20, he said, and they went forth, the Lord walking with them and confirming the word with signs following them. God was confirming it. God was confirming it. God was what? Confirming it. When you read that John chapter 2 verse 1, when you read down, the Bible says when they saw this great sign, they believed. The sign made them believe that this is not just a human being, but this is a divinity. Am I communicating here? Miracle is when God comes and meets the needs of man. When divinity meets with humanity. Am I communicating here? Am I talking to somebody here? Am I talking to somebody here? When you mix some certain chemical, they will give it a name. They call water H2O. Am I communicating here? But God plus man becomes miracle. God plus man becomes what? Miracle. Who can tell me one? What did I go mix? They give it a scientific name. Am I communicating here? So miracle is a sign that confirms the presence of God. You can be worshiping and a miracle is happening. That is why the most times miracles happen is when the man of God is worshiping. When he's worshiping. And that is why when you see that a man of God wants to operate in the miraculous realm, he begins to worship. What is he doing? He's trying to draw down the presence of God. When you now see that the whole atmosphere is charged, when everywhere is heated, you say, come here, death be healed. And you see blind eyes open, death be healed, cripples are walking, because the miracle confirms the presence of God. Today, miracle will confirm the presence of God in your life. I say miracle will confirm the presence of God in your life. If you're the one I'm talking to, let them be the loudest. He walked upon water to break the law of gravity. Am I talking to somebody here? He walked upon water to break the law of gravity. The disciples saw him. Is this a spirit? Is this a spirit? But the Bible said he walked. Matthew chapter 14 verse 25 to 26. He walked upon water to break the law of gravity. He raised Lazarus to break the law of death. He said, Lazarus, come forth. He broke the law of death. No wonder the Bible said, oh, death, where is your sting? Oh, death, because God has given victory. He raised Lazarus to break the law of death. I'm not communicating here. I'm not communicating here. He healed on the Sabbath day to break the law of religions. Am I talking to somebody here? The religious people say there is no healing on Sunday, but Jesus performed the miracle to break the protocol. Am I talking to somebody here? He fed 5,000 people with 5 loaves of bread and with 2 fishes to break the law of supply. Am I talking to somebody? He broke the law of supply and demand. Am I talking to somebody here? I got 5 loaves of bread, fed 5,000 men in the midst of 5,000 men and children. You know there will be multiple of women. Am I talking to someone here? But the law
is open. I'm not talking to somebody here. What is that law that is existing in your life? What is that thing that is a challenge in your life? If you can rise up on your feet and shout a better amen. Jehovah will break it now. 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 With just a touch, the flow of blood stopped. Am I talking to somebody here? I prophesy to somebody. After today, you are next in line to receive a miracle. You are the one to receive a miracle. You are the one to receive a miracle. Doctors may have confirmed that you have no womb, but I came to you today to announce that the protocol breaker will break that protocol. I said the protocol breaker will break that protocol. Am I talking to somebody here? Doctors may have confirmed that there is fibroid in your body, but I announce to you, your fibroid is changing to fibroids. That fibroid is changing to fibroids. You are the one I'm talking to. Shout amen. You don't serve a dead God. You serve a mighty God. It's the same yesterday. It's the same forever. It's the same for yesterday. When God lifts you up, no one can bring you down. God is on your side. Grace is on your side. Power is on your side. Shabbat-a-shadias. Shabbat-a-shadias. Shabbat-a-shadias.
Speaking of miracle, and some of you are sick and you are saying, I cannot jump. You still don't believe. As you are going home, you will see money in your account. I'm teaching you so that you know what it means. When God sees the need, the supply will be made available. Some of you, what miracles you have to do is because what God sees. If God bless you, He sees different things. If I bless this one, you go to go club. You go, what is the latest club here? You go to the club. If God bless you, you will smoke 5 packets. Am I communicating here? Am I communicating here? God knows that if He bless you, you will bless that mad person. That is why He refused to bless you. Until God sees a genuine need, then miracle will be produced. Am I talking to somebody here? If God can break all these laws, the law of death, the law of gravity, the law of economy, then is it your own? What is your own? Is it law of poverty? It was made poor that you might be rich. It broke the law of account. It broke the law of account, which is trade by barter. But He didn't work for it. He said, go to the river, there is fish there. Tear the body, the stomach, you will see coin. Then what is it that He cannot produce in your life? Every miracle that happened was because God saw a need. Like Bartimaeus, He said to him, what do you want? He saw the need. Now some of you, if I ask you, what do you want? You will be confused. Because number one, you don't even have an agenda. You don't even have a plan. You don't even have a purpose. Somebody just walk come to Oga, tell me what thing you want. 90% of everybody will shout, I need money. Is that true? But is money really what you need? When Solomon wanted to ask, he didn't ask for money. He would have asked for excess money. God give me excess money. But he didn't ask for money. He asked for wisdom. What do you need? Ask yourself, ask your neighbor, do you really need money? Ask your neighbor, they say, neighbor, you sure say my money be your problem? Some of you, they give you 5 million, now you just die. Heart attack. Pastor, the money too much. Heart attack, don't launch, you not die. Root not be sleeping. Root go back. Root go back. Root go back. Come on for this compound. Let me go and sleep inside bank. Let me sleep inside bank. This is our sister here. She don't go do this company again. Before they kidnap me, she go carry the money, tie and put for her belly, soak and put, padlock am, tell welder to weld and put 5 padlock. As you dey go with the money. Am I communicating here? I watched a movie. One man had some dollars. You know what he did? He went to welder to construct something in his hand. So he put the money inside the hand, lock am. As he dey sleep, anybody wey wan try to open am, you don't hear the sound, you don't wake up. Am I communicating here? So is it money? Is it really money you need? Is it really money you need? Some of you, your plan is, oh, if I don't get money here, if I just get money here, if I just, you go see, say, I go first shop where? See, if you have money, you cannot eat too. You cannot eat. In fact, when you start having, when you have money without purpose and vision, you will not even sleep well. Because you will be confused. Be confused. Oh, what do you make I use this money do? Something must they make you use the money do. Let me just say, my pants don't old. That pants you have been using since my pants don't old. You change them. I'm like, okay. So long as you are spending now, okay. Today I never shop here. I never shop here. Give me 5,000 rice here. You shop 500 and all the revenue was spoiled. Am I communicating here? So is it money you really need? So why some people are praying, God give me money, God give me money. God has not seen the need yet. God is still saying, manage with that 5,000 I'm giving you. Manage that 20,000 I'm giving you. Manage it. Like, is it not last week?